people have been complaining about are, like, infinites, in terms of, like, you can only jump through a window 3 times. Well, I go out of my way to avoid infinites, even if it gets me killed. So that doesn't really affect me either, I don't really care. Other things that were changed that people have been complaining about, or have been, like, about the point cap, that doesn't really affect me because I'm super trash at the game. That's not necessarily... No, I'm not the best. I did a whole lot of nothing this round. Flashlight, 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 flashlight. I am excited about the new totems. That seems like that's going to be a really interesting mechanic. To my understanding, it's basically going to be like... it's set up so that, like, it's going to have some kind of a debuff or something that affects survivors. If I understand it correctly. And so, like, if you break the totems, it helps everybody. Alright, so there's that gate where he's hanging out. Now, unfortunately, because I did a whole lot of nothing this round, I don't think I'm gonna pip, even if I escape. I'm kind of hoping this last person just leaves. Because I know where the hatch is, and I'm gonna be a dirty bastard that way. Nice. Woo! I don't deserve to tip. I don't think I will, even. I'll probably save to. Just because I survived, but... alright, I pipped anyway, but... Killer didn't even say anything, and I got a flashlight out of it! Oh boy! But yeah, in terms of, like, changes to it, there are things I'm gonna adapt to. For the thing coming out tomorrow, it's hard for me to say, because the killer looks really cool, and I haven't heard anything about the survivor yet. Ace, I think his name was. So, should be interesting. I am kind of enjoying the fact that, like, people are now looking at different perks and saying, okay, these perks, what used to be must-have perks, are no longer really must-have perks. Things like Sprint Burst, before it was like, you have to have Sprint Burst, and now people are kind of being like, well, you don't have to have Sprint Burst. You know. What else did they change? I can't even think of... I would have to... let's see here. I'd have to go back to the menu to look at the patch notes. So overall, I don't really feel like there's been a big change. Yet. Other than, I find myself constantly trying to keep an eye out for, totems. Oh, right, I was talking about... I do approve, I suppose, of the way they're trying to go about getting rid of bots. People can still definitely bot. That's not, like, gonna change. In terms of them trying to, like, do away with the point cap. Or, rather, them putting a point cap. The only thing that I think, like, I don't really think that's gonna change anything, other than, like, you're just gonna make less points if you farm. So, I mean, in that sense, it'll be shorter games, I guess. Maybe that will help queue times. You know, forcing people to have to actually play more games because they're not just sitting in a bot game for 2 hours farming points. I don't know. Their lobbies are still always broken. That's a major pain. Constantly it's putting people together that are like level 1s and level 20s. A streamer I was watching earlier today mentioned something, and I wonder how hard it would be to set up, because it makes a lot of sense. Basically... set all level 1s through, like, 10 together, and all level 11s through 20s together. Like, just make it like that. You know. What did Cinderella do when she got to the ball? I don't know, Dre. What did Cinderella do when she got to the ball? I didn't say anything. Also, no, okay, I can't. That... gagged and took it like a champ. See, what I was going to counter with Dre was only one ball is this Lance Armstrong, which actually might be less of a da-da-da, and more of a... Because that ain't right. That's just... What just ain't right? That's terrible. That's terrible, terrible, terrible. That's just terrible. Yay, botany knowledge. Without any kind of use of botany. I don't have self-care or medkit, so... Oh boy. Oh boy, is it the Marty? When you get a chainsaw to your back, that's a Marty. A nurse chokes the life from your face, that's a Marty. A whackety whack by a ding dong bell, that's a Marty. Hey, look! Nope, actually someone used a veil, I guess. I'm waiting for the day when the DBD mods go completely... Not mods, but the, like, developers go completely insane, and they make some kind of very rare offering that, like, automatically starts one of the survivors on a hook, or some kind of malarkey like that. It's just gonna be like, wait, what? One random survivor starts on the hook. Is this like, do we just keep getting the same Michael? Because I swear, Michael was not the flavor. In fact, I would think he'd be less popular now that he gets much less points than he got before. And yet, here we are. Still in the land of Michael. Yo, Claudette, where you go, girl? Oh, yeah, you saddle that hook. Oh, you take it like a champ. Yeah, I see you there, Myers. I don't give a fluff. Can he actually stalk me right there? Bam! The hook animation is weird right now. It is. A lot of their animations are still weird. Like, 9 times out of 10, Michael Myers is still stabbing the air for me when he does a Mori. Oh, I'm Michael. The nurse, for me, is frequently still just, like, grabbing handfuls of dirt when she goes to choke someone. Like, she's a foot away from them, just off to the side, choking. So a lot of the Mori animations, well, just those 2 Mori animations for me are still, like, always way off. I've seen a couple of times so far where, like, when somebody dies, or when somebody gets grabbed, they just float, like, 6 feet off of the killer. Just, like, way up in the air. They're just like, how'd you get up there? So... This must be a baby Michael. Baby Michael's first day killing. How do you cover 12 holes with 1 hole? What you talking about, Dre? What you talking about? And don't you say tentacles, because that's later tonight. Flashlight! 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 You take a flute and shove it up your butt. I actually have a flute, and you don't want to do that, I tell you. Not speaking from experience, and I don't know. That'd be a nightmare to clean. Either the flute or your butt. Well, let's see. The 3 of us here aren't being stalked by Michael, which means the one other person is fluffing it up for everybody. Kill him, Michael! Kill him dead. Don't worry, guys. I got a flashlight. Flashlight. That's right, Dre. I was that guy. I played flute in school. Bam! And I've got the emotional scars to prove it. You screw up, I screw up. Well, except my screw up was because I am. BAM! In your face again, Michael! Got by the same trick twice! What are you doing, Michael? Come on, boy. Get your head in the game! Can't touch the neon. It's on the other side. Oh, she was up there saboing a totem. Okay. Oh no! The branch is hit! We gotta go in! Oh! It's a Mori. Yeah, fluff that. I'm out of here. Wait, he used a Mori. Oh man, he's gonna be sad. Oh, that was the guy who ended up giving him E3 anyway. Run and circle. Where you at? Where you at, Claudette? I miss you, Claudette. Brr. Prevent. Prevent. I will take your crap medkit. Prevent. Present? Present. Present. See? See? Good trade for you. Good trade. Good trade. Don't you break my flashlight! Aw, they friggin' left! Come on, I wanted to talk to my survivor homies. What survivor homies? Meat yard? Meat yard. Poor man. Jeez, he got his Mori as a Michael Myers. That is, I think that might be the first time I've ever seen a Michael Myers not Pip. Good lord! I don't care if he got a scoring debuff. That guy was just... you know, it's like when streamer Angry Pug says, being at a better rank doesn't prove that you're good at the game. It just proves that you play the game a lot. And I am certainly proof of that. My rank is definitely getting better, and I have not improved whatsoever. I'm just playing it more. Hey, I'll be here, Dre. I ain't going nowhere. Grab that toolbox! Pick that sheet up! Let's see what the mystery is. Ooh, I could put a leather grip on my flashlight next time. That's a... Alright, I'm not going to play my victory music till I actually get that. Oxygen is good. Oh, Coldwind Farm. I'll do that. That's cool. I'm going to refill my coffee while we're waiting. Ah. Blah, 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 blah. Man, just in time. That loaded so much better. I think it's because of the coffee. Just being honest with y'all. Real talk, coffee saves lives. How Claude it.